believe before Winnipeg scored on you guys, you'd killed off 20 straight penalties, and then you had a couple more big kills late in the second period against the Jets as well to keep it at 1-0. Is there something specific that you think the team is doing that's led to the success on the PK?
Well, I think I've mentioned it before. I think Stewie's doing a really good job on getting a very clear message across on what to do and what the opposition's planning to do and where their strengths are. But I think that's a big part of it. Another one is just how dialed in and focused the guys are. And when they did score that goal, you could see the guys upset. They were, oh man, we had a streak going. So there's a lot of ownership on that, and I think that's a very important aspect on having something that you're good at. Is you're invested, you know the role, and you're most likely going to be executing it to your best ability.
We were just talking to Janmark, and he takes pride in killing penalties, which is kind of one of those dirty work types of jobs. Like how important is that for those guys to have that mentality? It's like, okay, we're a man down, but this is what I want to thrive at here.
Yeah, I think when you look at our roster and the forwards that we have especially, there's numerous guys, 9, 10 guys that could kill and probably have killed throughout their career. And who we choose to use, it's not a knock on them. It's just we want everyone to have a role in the team and be invested. And so right now it's working. And the 5, 6, 20 games down the road, we'll probably be making adjustments, but right now we like how it's going, and we're going to continue.
Kris, does a good goalie make a good coach?
Absolutely. I don't think I've seen any coach of the years with shoddy goaltending. They eliminate a lot of problems. They, when there are mistakes made, and you get that key save, everyone forgets about that mistake. So. I think our goaltending has been really good lately, especially Skins, just because he's had the bulk of the games. No knock on Pick. Pick hasn't played as much, and when he has played, we have not played very well in front of him. Given up way too many opportunities, and I think he's played well under the circumstances. But, I've been happy with our goaltending.
Does the team play differently when they know their goalie is really good compared to, say, the other team's goalie, or if he's struggling? Does the team in front of him play differently?
That's been debated. It's so easy to say, I have more confidence when I know the goalie's going to play well and I'm not going to make a mistake, or if I do make a mistake, I know the goalie's going to bail me out. But on the flip side, you could also say, well, I'm a little not as focused, I'm not dialed in as much, and I might make a mistake just because I'm just being too casual, because I know I got a really hot goaltender back there too. So I don't know. I think it does help the defense or help the team altogether, knowing that you're going to get that big save. But it can be maybe a little overrated sometimes.
Easier to play when you have one really good goalie, or you have two that you have to figure out who's playing?
I think you need two goalies in the way the NHL is right now. And you look in the past, the goalies that are playing well at the end of the season typically have not had a really heavy workload. And in the past where you had goalies playing 70, 75 games, doesn't happen as much anymore. You want two good goalies that are ready and fresh and are able to give you strong games.
Since you came in, there's been an uptick to pony off Reed with all special teams. Are you happy with where everything is on special teams right now?
Right now I am. And after 2 games, that can obviously change. But obviously the power play was struggling when I got here, and they were going to figure it out. So there's just too much talent, and Gully does a good job in communicating what the opposition's doing and what they need to do and settling things down. And they just need a break, and they got a goal or two, and now they're feeling it, and now they've got a ton of confidence. We need, if the Edmonton Oilers are going to be successful, they are going to be a big part of that, the power play, and so is our penalty kill.
You said a little while ago that goaltenders like to know where the puck's kind of coming from, and that really helps. How have you found that your team's been in front of you in terms of making life a bit easier for Stu and Calvin?
I think the biggest thing is the odd man rushes. It's so many goals come off 2-on-1s. That's a high danger play. I don't know how many 2-on-1s we've given up in the last 5-6 games. I don't recall any, and there might be a couple, but I just think our defense have been doing a good job on when to pinch, when not to. Our forwards have been very engaged on. There's been a change of possession. They've been back checking and helping out our defense. And yeah, we've given up some chances off the rush, but it's been more structure, given more off the rush, less east-west plays, just making it harder for the opposition to make a play against us rather than just giving them opportunities. Early in the road trip against, Carolina, especially against Tampa and Florida, I think we gave them too many too easily. And I think we've been done a lot better job of that lately.